Good morning, everyone. Looking for something to do this summer with your family? How about staying at an outdoor Hilton? Camping made easy. It's already set up. Details coming up in just about 15 minutes.
Do they have air conditioning in that?
I hope there's a fan in there.
More than a fan these days. Welcome to the 7 o'clock hour of Good Day.
You're watching Fox 13, the most powerful name in local news.
Welcome back, 7:15. Well, if you're like most parents, you're always looking for ways to spend quality time with the kids.
Alcides SEGUI has a really good suggestion for everybody today. He's at the Hillsborough River State Park to tell us about a business concept that is really taking off. Good morning.
Good morning. Man, I'm trying to set up a tent. That's not a good idea on live television. I got to tell you, the great outdoors, there's nothing like it, right? But it can be overwhelming, especially when you're trying to set up a tent and you've never done it before. Thankfully, Jeanene's helping me this morning, but, trying to set up a tent is hard. Cooking, cleaning, it's all hard while trying to have fun. Thankfully, you have Jeanene and Not a Clue Adventures.
Over here, we have some of our tents. We do a large variety of camping.
Jeanene Arrington has the right idea. If you want to camp, all you do is show up and she'll do the rest.
Over here we teach different types of cooking with everything from a butane stove and a propane stove.
And the Dutch oven.
We can provide any type of meal meeting all dietary needs, from food allergies to special request diabetic meals, low salt meals. And this is a peek at our peach cobbler, which is going to be done in about 15 minutes.
The food is delicious. She sets up the entire campsite.
We're going to decide what type of tent you need, what type of meals you want, and whether you want full concierge camping or if you just want to come out and get a first-time camping experience. Cooters are a freshwater Florida turtle.
Arrington founded Not a Clue Adventures. Many of her clients are single mothers who want to take their children fishing or camping, but don't have the gear or know-how.
Spider stick. First person on the trail in the morning inevitably is going to pretty much eat spiders. So wherever the cover comes close over on the trail, there's almost always an orb weaver this time of year.
And when there isn't a spider, there's almost always an alligator.
They're opportunistic eaters. They save all their energy and wait until fish or turtle.
The tours are great, and the kids love it.
You get to explore stuff and it's like an adventure. I like the adventure that we go on because we're all out with our friends having a blast, or like an adventure.
All right, I'm still working on this tent, so there goes that. So Arrington does it all. She sets up all the tents. She brings the gear. She does the meals. She does all the cooking and cleaning. All you have to do is just have a good time with your family. Coming up in the 8 o'clock hour, hopefully we'll have this tent done because I have her guide, and we're going to talk to her live. We're going to find out where she came up with this concept, and we'll talk about some of the other services and some of the other things that she provides. Let me tell you, she makes a killer chicken and yellow rice. Russell and Ann, I am struggling. She says a 3-year-old can make this tent. I doubt it because I can't do it.
Well, she will help you. This is really a great idea.
Oh, it's a great concept. It's a great concept. I'm going to have my 2-year-old, actually my 3-year-old, his birthday out here because it's so much fun. Yeah, and he's going to help me too.
Well, get the bug spray because that's one thing I think you're going to need today.
Oh my God, I cannot put this thing together. We'll talk to you later.
Well, she's there. Thanks, Alcides.
Look at this. I can't forget it.
I can't wait to see it when it's all put up.
Oh Lord, this is great.
Thank you. It's 8:40. We all like to have a good time, but do we all know how to have a good time?
Never say you don't know how to go camping, because if you don't, there are people to help you. And Alcides SEGUI is here with that story. This is really cool.
I got it done.
Ready for your nap.
I tell you what, this is the only way I'm going to camp ever. If you don't know how to camp, this is the way to do it. The business concept is called Not a Clue. It's for guys like me, families like me. Not a clue how to camp. This woman, she's over there. She'll set this entire campsite up for you. You don't do anything. The details coming up straight ahead on Good Day Tampa Bay. We'll see you guys in a little bit. Being in the hot, the camera's not there. Good morning, everyone. We're live at the Hillsborough State Park, and let me tell you, this is the only way I am going to camp. Everything is pretty much set up for you, including this tent right here, and it's all thanks to Jeanene Arrington. She helped me set up this tent earlier this morning. Jeanene, where are you? There you go. Jeanene with Not a Clue Adventures. And, you know, there's so many things I want to ask you. The first thing is, talk to me about Not a Clue Adventures. What is it all about?
I take people outdoors and teach them how to play. Anybody that doesn't have any experience, we want to make sure that they have the opportunity to have a positive first time out. The big thing is people are afraid. They're afraid of bugs, mosquitoes. They don't know how to put up the tent. What if it rains? I take care of all of those problems for them. Make sure they have a good meal, teach them how to fish, teach them how to hike, make sure they have a very positive experience to go on and build from.
It's such a great concept. You set up this entire campsite. So, for example, if I call you, you do everything. You just show up, the family just shows up, have a good time.
Yes, sir. You bring your own sleeping bag and toiletries, and I take care of everything else. The flashlights, the bug repellent, the towels for if y'all go swimming. We do guided hikes. We do canoe lessons. We teach you about all the local animals and different environment that you'll experience at all the different state parks and other places throughout Central Florida.
For example, my wife and I are open to camping, but we're also open to have fun. And you do the meals. You actually have a 3-course meal. You have a menu. Talk to us about some of that stuff.
We have a very diverse menu.
Check this out over here, Joe. I don't know if you can. This is peach cobbler, and you have a cowboy breakfast too for us this morning.
We can take care of all different diets. Our cowboy breakfast is hash browns, bacon, cheese, and eggs. Peach cobbler, we have things like baked ziti and Tennessee jambalaya. We can work with people that have high sugar issues, low sugar issues, people that are allergic to any type of dairy. We will work with vegetarians. There's many a times I've come out here on no meat meals, and we work with you to make it good for you and your kids.
Talk to us about price. We're going to bring you out here. Talk to us about the price and availability as well.
You got to book early, 3 to 6 months in advance typically, just because the state parks sell out. Now, if you want primitive camping, I can pretty much take you on the spot, but if you want flushing toilets and showers, I need 3 to 6 months. Prices start at $35 a person, up to about $55 a person for a state park facility. If you want a cabin, like at Lake Louisa State Park, you're going to pay a little bit more for that.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So, Russell, Annie, come out here. She does all the work. You have a fun, great time with your family. I'm booking my trip. No question about it. Back to you guys.
I'm telling you, especially in the fall when it's a little bit cooler.
Going to the Ritz-Carlton.
It is now 8:45. And it is now 9:37. Well, if you're looking for something to do with the family during the summer, we have an idea for you. Well, for at least a weekend or a long weekend. Alcides SEGUI is out at the Hillsborough River State Park with a business concept that will just have you relaxing. Alcides?
That's exactly right, Annie. Relaxing, having a great time. I got to tell you, being in the outdoors, it's relaxing. But when you're camping, it can also be overwhelming. By the time you set up your tent, you cook, you clean, you never have any time for fun. But there is a new business concept out there, and it's called Not a Clue Adventures.
Over here, we have some of our tents. We do a large variety of camping.
Jeanene Arrington has the right idea. If you want to camp, all you do is show up and she'll do the rest.
Over here we teach different types of cooking with everything from a butane stove and a propane stove.
And the Dutch oven.
We can provide any type of meal meeting all dietary needs, from food allergies to special request diabetic meals, low salt meals. And this is a peek at our peach cobbler, which is going to be done in about 15 minutes.
The food is delicious. She sets up the entire campsite.
We're going to decide what type of tent you need, what type of meals you want, and whether you want full concierge camping or if you just want to come out and get a first-time camping experience. Cooters are a freshwater Florida turtle.
Arrington founded Not a Clue Adventures. Many of her clients are single mothers who want to take their children fishing or camping, but don't have the gear or know-how.
Spider stick. First person on the trail in the morning inevitably is going to pretty much eat spiders. So wherever the cover comes close over on the trail, there's almost always an orb weaver this time of year.
And when there isn't a spider, there's almost always an alligator.
They're opportunistic eaters. They save all their energy and wait until
fish. The tours are great, and the kids love it.
You get to explore stuff and it's like an adventure. I like the adventure.
And Joanne is a camper. She's a trooper, no question about it. She set up this entire campsite within an hour. She's got 5 tents out here, the picnic tables, the tents. I mean, it is so cool. And she even made breakfast for us. Check this out. This is a peach cobbler. It took her about an hour and a half to make it in the Dutch oven. She knows what she's doing. She makes a killer chicken and yellow rice. In case you're wondering, the prices runs from $35 a person to $55, really depending on what you're looking for and the actual location. If you got nothing to do, man, this is the thing to do over the summer heading into the winter. Russell, and back to you.
And if you have not a clue, they will take care of you too.
That's absolutely right. Like me, I don't have a clue, but she'll take care of us.
All right, you take care too.
We'll
have a nice weekend. See you Monday.
You too.
Awfully big peach cobbler just for
I
him.
love the name of that organization, that business.
Bring us some peach cobbler, Alcides, please.